Welcome back, everyone, to more Gems, Glory, and Microsoft banging in the background. Gems, Glory, and... fuck, I fucked it up twice. Gold, Gems, and Glory. I swear. I swear! It knows what I'm doing. I swear it. Why do I have black screen crowbar game going on? Okay. My live is not picking up the game. Why aren't you picking up the game capture? Yes. Actually, in Streamly, you're supposed to be at the top, so... Alright. Okay, that doesn't help. Be right back screen. Let's see. The game capture isn't working. Alright. I know what's that one. However, I do want a new source. Alright. Game capture. I did have to do an update. Alright, mode is SLI, capture mode, nope. Close. There we go. Yes, we're gonna get rid of that one. FYI in Streamly. There we go. And it's locked. Hey, this is getting better. Look at that. Everyone figures they're got to see how we actually do this live and fixing our own issues. Oh, I unplugged it, didn't I? I didn't do the thing. I just did the thing. The other thing. Not the thing that you're thinking of, the other thing. Right. Shaky. Alright, where is the dump truck? Did I leave the dump truck over there, or did I left it here. We're good. We found it. There we go. Sorry for the mix-up, but we did actually, in the end, figure it out. I did a bunch of updates last night, and of course, the game capture decided to completely forget what I was doing. It's a good thing I actually do have an idea what I'm doing. That was a minor glitch, but we got it. Alright, let's see what we can mine out tonight. And of course, we do have to kind of rush because, well, we are under the gun with the whole having enough cash to pay for the rent and everything else. Guess what? It's just like real life. This won't be too bad once we actually get a rhythm going too. Go for the orange beast. Stay because you have to. Alright, I need that out. I need that in. Worst case scenario, I can always burn into town. I can make a couple ingots. And that will cover the expenses. I only need about 100 of them made up. 100 ounces made. And then we are good to go. I'm happy that we got it actually all fixed up. There. Run. I guess at about 5 p.m. we're going to have to burn off and get that all sorted. We did make about 100 ounces, which is more than surprising. I was not expecting to actually get 100 ounces for the first 1% cleanup. And who knows how much I can actually mine out by doing this. Might be able to do 2 or 3 truckloads. And I mean, if we had the other wash plant set up, that would have been... I think we would have been sitting at about... Can I not fishtail all over the place? We would have had that one set up and everything too. And it's 5 truckloads to a wash plant cleanup. And yeah, okay. Apparently we'll repeat the procedure. Clearly, if it happens again, we are insane. But yeah, no, 5 truckloads to a cleanup. This one, it's like 100 truckloads to a cleanup. Oh, look at that, we got 2 ounce nugget. Let me back up just a bit. I would love the Frankensteins and everything, but unfortunately, it's too early on to be able to afford those things, plus the wash plant, plus everything else. We're still barely scratching the surface of survival. But yeah, having a first major cleanup at 50% of what we had at 100 ounces, not bad. I say 50% only because we're not running at full capacity yet. I roughly figured it's about that. Ooh, another 4 ounce nugget. I like that. Every 4 ounce nugget is that much more we can smelt. I was gonna say somehow I didn't hit the truck, but nope, I did. Yeah, it's pretty close to 1% per truckload. Let's not drive into the trees this time. There we go. Hop into the big boy. $11, 12%. After I do this truckload, I better burn off to town and make my ingots. I can't remember exactly how much I said I needed, but I think it was around 300,000. So yeah, we are definitely 100% going to work on that. Ooh, another 3 ounce nugget. That actually really helps. bad boy down for now. Well, we basically cleaned out 3 truckloads in an hour, so that's not too bad time. Leave that up and running. And I never got any magnetite, so we're just gonna have to go deal with this. No magnetite to upgrade anything. Oh, plus I already had 1 ingot made, so. So that's 40,000. I'm hoping by the end of the night, the cleanup that we have is a little bit more than 100 ounces. I think, ideally, if we mined about 220 ounces a day, we'd be basically breaking even. So I feel like I might just leave the truck here and go mine. Might be a better option. At least then we're getting something done in the meantime between ingots being made. I feel though that we're getting into the better gold at this point, so. Ooh, a 5-ounce nugget. My bar is ready. Okay, I'll quickly do this. Back and forth. If I can basically get a truckload of dirt to the plant every time I smelt an ingot, that shouldn't be too bad. So there's about 60,000. I think we'll do just fine. There's 67. 85. And 100. Well, 99. Close enough to 100. Go dump this guy. And we have a nice shiny new nugget. See, in between, it is working. We are actually getting stuff done. We have 2% of the mat. Alright. Back we go. Okay, this will be 80,000. I think we'll smelt 2 more ingots. That'll give us a little bit extra leadway. Right, so sure took the fuel tank with me. Oh, we have a shiny new ingot. And 5.49 ounce nugget. Alright, I'm just about done that square. I'll finish this truckload and haul it up before I go back to the blacksmith. I'm not doing too bad for our time, so. Alright, that was close enough. One problem with Uncle Arnold's claim is sooner or later we're going to run out of ground. So we kind of have to bank it as quick as possible so that we can hopefully get some more ground that we can go to. So we want one more ingot. Alright, that's 5. there's no point going back to the claim now. I'm close to it as it is. We have moved 5 truckloads already tonight. So that'd be normal wash plant cleanup. Alright, just about done. Just about done. Oop the doop the doo. Alright, with 6 ingots. Should be around 130,000, which should be enough to cover everything. $322, yep. Okay. Again, that should be enough to cover everything. How much water are we using up right now? Everything's at 3%. Yeah, you got about half the water tower. You got enough for right now. Smack into the pickup truck again. Right, so 13% is probably about where we want to be for the next cleanup. We're at 3 right now, so ooh, 7-ounce nugget. Yeah, those things don't actually cost us anything, so I'm going to back up just a touch. Alright, 743. How many loads do you think we can do in this short period of time? Okay, that claim I can shut off. Yeah, it's 0. That one's 0. That was only 21. I was going, ooh, 93. That's where we were shutting them off last time, but no. Okay, we got a full bucket there ready to go for the next one. definitely gonna be a bit before we're. Might actually change my idea. Maybe it's just 10% will go to. That truckload might get it to 5. I'm stuck on a small stick. Alright, let's clean this corner out. I feel like that truck's too far away now. There's 46. Well, despite everything else, we are actually doing pretty good timetables on this stuff. Hopefully that plant is sitting at 50%. Hopefully 50% capacity with everything, but we're only at 4% for the mats. Wanted 5% last time, but nope. Only 4. There's actually only so much I can do right now, only because I'm low on fuel. I'm also low on money, so I'm really hoping those tons of gold in those mats. I mean, we did 1% last time, and it was 100 ounces, so that ground was crap. Ooh, 9 ounce. 9 ounce is pretty good. Yeah, and I know I'm overreaching over here. I shouldn't be. It's fine. Totally fine. I don't want to actually check the mats before the end of the day. Gonna have to back up again. smoked the truck that time. There we go. The mats are finally 5%. I don't think we're going to have a 500-ounce cleanup by any means. I like how slowly the claim's changing colors. I think I'll focus on just what's underneath me right here and in front. Like right here. Everything else I can reach on the other side. Hard teeth. Yeah. Actually, kind of funny. The entire season that I did, not once did I actually have to ever replace the teeth on this thing. And I dug a lot of hard ground. I think if I can, the next day is when I'm going to try to buy a fuel tank. Ooh, we're actually at 6%. At 9:30 at night. I want to say we actually only did 1% mat cleanup last time and got 100. So hopefully this cleanup I get at least 500. Any more than that's just a bonus. Ooh, another 5-ounce nugget found. I bet there's some freaking gold in that stuff since I missed a couple times. Alright, it's 10 o'clock in the game. We are getting dangerously close to find out how close we really are. just as what the name says. Either we're broke or we're all in. Math's still saying 6%. I feel we should have enough. Right, here we are. This little pocket's just about cleared up. Like I said, we are getting low on fuel. Hopefully this has pretty good cash flow in it. That's at 7%. Because basically, I think the only time that I actually rough calculations break the 50% capacity is if I'm actually using the Frankensteins. You know, for how low this equipment's getting in fuel, I think I'm going to shut it off and let this thing run down, and we might just have to do a cleanup as it sits. Didn't want to do it before too long, but or now, but kind of have to. I'm also just going to check something out here. What are we sitting at? There we go. That works. All right. Still costs us about almost a 10-ounce nugget there. It's going to cost us about 15,000 to fill this thing up. I mean, it has done well. mats are at 8%. I think I can work with that. I think I can. Okay, when's the last bucket? Not there. There it is. Let's stop those ones. Biggest thing is I need cash flow. Alright, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Shouldn't take long. Wasn't like it was terribly dirty in the first place. These come over here. The last two clean ones. It'll take all of 30 seconds for that to be done. Alright, 36%. Which equates to 6% in that thing. And no magnetite again. Arnold's claim apparently is just straight gold. It doesn't actually contain any iron to it. Iron. On the plus side, there's actually a lot more gold in that stuff than I thought there was. 247, which is more than I was expecting. I did say I wanted like close to a 500 ounce cleanup, but that's only if it was like 10 to 13%. We were only at 7. Alright, we shall wait for our shame. Shame, Bill. Shame. I'll hook up to the trailer because I know I'm going to have to go get fuel. Which money I have left afterwards is questionable. Or maybe I can't hook up to it. We have 25,000 left. So it's 278,000 each night. Plus 19,000 for a loan. Plus side we can sell 320 ounces. In this swine contraption. I can't pick up this stupid trailer. Right, maybe if I why does the truck keep backing up even though it's going up a hill? There. First time I actually got it to the point where I can hook up. Alright. Turn off the light. Shut it off. Boot this stupid ball out of my way. Technically speaking, though, what would I get if I actually just sold the gold as it is? 154,000. You know, that sucks. I basically have to make an ingot, sell an ingot. This stock price come back up. I need 300,000 to rent on that one. That one's still free, but medium gold. Companies mining gems and gold in the region were forced to leave, leaving tons of equipment behind. Okay. Yeah, nice. Literally have to run there. move the truck. Just because the fast travel point is all screwed up. Alright. Out of the truck. In the truck. With gold. Alright. Travel and sell. I mean, technically, if we made all the ingots in the world right now that I could possibly do, we'd be fine for the next day. Alright, back down here. Halfway there. I think what I'll do is I'll throw this one in the truck. We'll sell it. We'll fill up our fuel tank. And we can go back to the claim, at least stick it in stuff and start filling things up. Maybe. Alright. Off to the bank and then off to the fuel tank. Bank and tank. Should be enough for right now to get me by. $31 in fuel. Well, that actually wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad at all. $3,000 worth of fuel is manageable. Okay. Make another bar here. Not getting a whole lot done in terms of other stuff here, but as long as I can get some stuff filled up with fuel. I think what I'll do is I'll do the dump truck first, and then that way whatever's left over goes in the big guy, because he drinks fuel. It'd be also great if I could actually get up the hill with this stupid truck. Yeah, it's on the other side too. For a second there, the way the flame looked is it looked like it was basically my dump truck was on fire. Alright, gotta go back. Shiny new bar and all. Go to the bank, sell my bar. That way maybe I can afford some kind of water bill. I'm almost up to 100,000. Actually, let's just run down here and see how much a Bowser is. Yeah, hiding in the corner. 20,000. That's basically one ingot. I think we should, at least it'll save some. I'm really curious to know if, since they added the gems thing, can we add that to the big wash plant yet? In the riffles? I think we should in some regards. Alright. Doing lots of walking tonight. Lots and lots of walking. So here's the sluice box gates. Great for a gem. They're actually cheaper than that one. No, they're not. They're the same price. I don't think they added this to anything else yet. Right here, fast travel. Autumn, summer, bunch of other things. And build work lights, everything else, but nope, the big guy does not appear to be on here. don't think it will, but the fact that we're actually not seeing any magnetite is kind of frightening. Those are all 18s. Apparently it does not come with fuel. Costs 40,000 to fill it up. We'll do 12,000. Alright, tank has been refilled. Leaving me with 77% on here. Those all just look like for mats. Not sure why I'm seeing the yellow outline there. See, because there is space blocks here. I feel like there should be something else there, but I can't put those ones up any higher, so alright, we've definitely spent a bit, considering we need another 250,000 roughly, and currently we only have 180 ounces left, but mind you, we do have 6 ingots made. So that should get us a little bit further. That's 6 ingots. Like I said, I gotta be kind of careful. Just because we are on hard mode. Alright, 121,000, so we only need another 180,000. We can do that. Selling area. Ah, okay. I do need more water though, but even if it's 200,000 that we need, I can manage that. Alright, that's another 10,000 for 88. Well, that gets us a long ways. Another shiny ingot. Hate doing it 20-ounce bars at a time. But we do need 190,000 before the end of the night type thing, so this is the only conceivable way of that I know of doing this. Okay. Oh, that's actually gonna get close to filling it up. That's not bad. I don't have to worry about the generator. It's good for a little while. It's relatively close. Okay, I'm gonna put this tank up by the empty Bowser. Which normally they give you 20%, they gave us nothing. Less than nothing. Our next bar is ready. Alright, no, this isn't working. I was gonna see if I could not hook it on the stupid trailer. I can't get up this stupid hill. Let's see if I can knock it off. What the hell? It's stuck on now, but there we go. Now it's moving. I mean, even that's better. Alright, so we got another. Well, we must take the truck over there. We got another ingot done. We're ready to go for more digging at least, so that's a good thing. We got 120 ounces to go. These two will get me another 40-ish thousand. Well, gets me pretty close to 150, so then we only need another 150 to go, and then we're And we're good. But we could start mining is the biggest thing. Alright, let's boogie down and grab the truck, and we don't start anything yet. Yeah, it's definitely stupid that we're not getting any magnetite whatsoever. I didn't think I was that efficient. So by 4 in the morning, we're back to digging. Considering the last time that we actually did the first test was when we first bought the whole unit. We figured we'd be doing good if we started mining by noon. Well, did we know that we actually did about 350 that day? Which really isn't bad. Backing up. Oh, no, forwards. Don't go that far back. Well, not a bad first major cleanup. I wouldn't even say it's a really major cleanup. But the first day of having the Orange Beast, we had 350 ounce cleanup. I don't think we can complain about 350 ounces out of nowhere. Alright, now we'll start things. Alright, coming off the hill, plugging her in. Plugging it in. And there we go. Now, the best ideal situation would be getting more of those nuggets. Oh, I'm just digging down so I can dig into that one. If it gives me a little bit extra, it's good. Well, we'll finish up the stream not with a cleanup like we normally do. But we are sufficiently mining again. We're back up to our old tricks. Try to back me out of here this time. It didn't make that much difference. There we go. I wanted to get out of the machine. Thank you very much. There's 60% of a truck. Definitely by doing what we're doing, we overextended ourselves early on. However, I think we are surviving. Maybe not well, but we are surviving. It's the $300,000 a day that we need to survive is the big kicker. If I didn't need the $300,000 a day, I'd probably just mine the whole day without actually doing anything about it. Hey, we found a 13-ounce nugget. I think, speaking of which, I think what I might do is burn back into town here. Get another ingot made up. That will get us started a bit. Because, I mean, the rest of this is all free, that's fine. Okay, another big nugget is made up. Should also look at the gold map because I think I've cleared another big section. Who keeps putting that stick back up? %. We had 7% last time we had 250 ounces, so that's not bad. I don't think all of Uncle Arnold's claim will have enough to be able to purchase another chunk of land, but if we can rent another one, we'll have to wait and see. Although there's a possibility going to the gem location with 0. Okay. Let's get close to that time of night. Getting sleepy. %. Yeah, we've got a good 1 or 2 squares there that are not really helping much now. Like that one was done. That one's still good. That one's done. These actually go all the way up to here. But these ones only go to about here. I actually got quite a bit to do. We might as well shut him off. And some decent spots too. Like nothing that's gonna be like 8 to 1,000, but if we get close to 200. Go back up to 3%. Maybe next stream we'll be actually able to get up to 10 or 12% this time. Okay, the biggest thing again. time I have a quick second, I burn over here, make another ingot. Because we still need 150,000. But every time I get an extra 40,000, it goes a long way. Stock price going up pretty good. We have only 110,000 left to go. So that's not too bad. That was only day 3, but started day 4. I wonder. Oh, workers is 10,000. I'm not doing that yet. Rents is claimed almost for free. Come and take it for yourself. Most gold here in a whole area. We do actually know that. That to be fairly true. Yeah, workers is actually only 10,000. We could probably do it. Bear hopper. Okay, we'll hire. Brussels 6 has 3 of them. Yeah, well, I mean, system performance, that does actually help. Every little bit of extra gold that we get is that much better. But anyways, that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And again, if you guys are new here or been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. Best way to support the channels. And of course, you can do that on the YouTube side below the video in the house scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say that he built himself a barrage of jerry cans and thinks that he is some sort of gasoline god. It's nuts, but I mean, smack him upside the head, push that button, then flip it over to the kick side and hit the follow and subscribe over there as well. We do have a bunch of goodies in the description below, so make sure to check that out, and we will see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.